Hi kids, welcome to our Summer Olympics, where we are playing wacky Olympic-style games while learning lessons from the Bible. This summer, we are learning to be champions for Jesus, and the best team is God's team. Our memory verse this summer is 1 Corinthians 9:25. All who take part in the games train hard. They do it to get a crown that will not last, but we do it to get a crown that will last forever. One of the events during the Summer Olympics is the hurdles, where athletes jump over hurdles while running as fast as they can. The kids are going to participate in our Wacky Olympics obstacle course, where they will jump over the hurdles, then run through the agility rings, then crawl under the pool noodles, and then run around the pool noodle weave, and then walk across the balance beam, and then crawl or jump through the hula hoops, and then they'll skate on the frisbees, and then they'll put a ball between their knees and hop to the finish line. All these obstacles remind me of the story of Ruth in the Old Testament of the Bible, and all the obstacles in her life after she decided to worship God. Our story begins with Ruth, who is from Moab. Ruth marries one of Naomi's sons. While in Moab, Ruth's husband and her father-in-law, Naomi's husband, dies. So Ruth leaves her family in Moab because they don't worship God, and she goes with Naomi to Bethlehem. Ruth is moving to a place she has never been. Ruth doesn't know what's going to happen to her and Naomi, but she knows that Naomi worships the one true God, and Ruth wants to worship God too. Life is very hard for the two women. Ruth had to work in the fields to try and get enough food to eat because they had no money. But she was fortunate enough to meet a man who owned the field and was a relative of Naomi's. This man's name was Boaz, and he was kind to Ruth, making sure that Ruth and Naomi got enough grain from the field to eat. Later, Boaz married Ruth, and they had a son named Obed. Obed is the grandfather of King David, and you know that King David is an ancestor of Jesus. What was Ruth's obstacle? Well, she didn't have a husband to take care of her because women back then couldn't own anything and didn't work. Another obstacle was that Ruth moved to a foreign country where she didn't know anyone but Naomi. But Ruth trusted God no matter what obstacle she faced because she knew God was with her. Will you stick with God and put your trust in Him no matter where He may send you? God knows that it's not always easy to follow Him and do what He wants us to do, but He promises to be with us and help us. So let's all join God's team and be champions for Jesus by worshiping and following God.
Have a great weekend!